It has Ripple, Hedera, and XDC. It's been a long time since I last talked about these three jobs in detail on this channel. It looks like some very big alerts are going off around these three now. And I have a feeling that this is going to be something that happens a lot from now on. I think we'll start to see a number of multi-chain projects work together. Many of these crypto-based businesses are working together very well. To this point, I mean, Ripple and Hedera have been linked to each other in this area. In fact, I think it's just going to become the rule very quickly once more. If we think about how big this space is going to be, as you already know, it will take a lot of work from many people. And I believe that's exactly what's going on right now. That being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Joni. For people who are new to the channel, perhaps with the help of this video's ending, in the end, you do become a member. Let's jump right in, as I already said. Let's talk about a few things. Ripple, Hedera, and XDC. These are three big projects in this area that have to do with, using things. These days, Ripple isn't always a goal, but they do use XRP and the XRP platform, and they have been advancing usefulness for a long time. It's pretty clear that this tokenization page on their website is just a big ad for XRP and the XRPL, even if we look at it closely. Since we're looking at these three jobs or groups, you know that I think they are three very well-known names in the crypto world. I also believe that these three names will likely be used for another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, or even 100 years. This is because we know, you already know that Hedera wants to become a 100-year company. If we really want to think about that, those three names will change routes at some point in the future. We just saw that. Check this out from Generation Infinity. Australia's stablecoin, the AUDD, will be available on the Hedera HBAR community in the third quarter of 2025. We did, in fact, hear from Rob Allen at Hedera. He worked at Hedera before. Australia's fiscal year goes from July to June. In this case, FY Era 3 is set to the first calendar year. So Sector 1, this needs to go off. Now, the testing was done on Ripple's XRP, which allowed on-demand liquidity for cross-border transactions, as well as the XTC network and the Odd partnership, which aim to improve trade finance and include fireblocks. These three things are the most important things about the stablecoin. At the same time, we know that there may be links to Stellar. In addition to that, I want to bring that up because we know that Novartis had ties to Stellar in the past. But those three others, in this PDF file, which includes Novartis's majority-owned stablecoin business, AUDC Party Limited, continue to support AUDD's work after the first Australian dollar-backed stablecoin testing was finished for AUDD on Hedera. The stablecoin is expected to go live in the third quarter of 2025. In a technical sense, that is Area 1 Ripple on call for liquidity, trying to improve the AUDD's cross-border trade capabilities. A deal with the XTC network for AUD deployment on XRC20 was part of the new relationships. The focus was on exchange banking and custodial services with a large block. On the bottom, we can see a few big changes that are happening just around the SIP coin. I did say that sales of SIP coins rose by more than 60% in the second quarter, which was the same as the big one. Besides that, they have been focusing on investing in and expanding the AUDC stablecoin without getting any more money from Nevada, which is separate and has its own funding. AUWDD is important for other reasons too. We know more about this now that, Hedera did put up as an added bonus. Hedera is happy to power the digitization of bills with AUWD Digital. Now, this relationship was brought up again in September of last year because you guys know It's fine if you don't. We're excited to share that AUDD Digital from AUDC will use the Hedera network to release ODD, which is the best Australian digital dollar stablecoin for use as a Hedera token, source token. We are very excited to work with ODD to make cross-border payments and virtual asset markets more efficient, open, and easy to access for economic activities in the region and around the world. Now take a first pass and look over the number on assertion. There are some prices. Just a quick note to say that the real brief came from the CEO of DC. We are taking a big step toward changing the way digital bills are paid by launching AUDD on the Hedera network. The Hedera network's lightning fast speed and high level of security are perfect for our goal of providing a strong and expandable answer for the virtual economy. We will be able to add to the ODD software thanks to our relationship with the HPRO Foundation, imparting real-time, low-cost deals that meet the needs of cutting-edge financial structures. That quote is already very big. We now have the challenge statement for the real stable coin. What the AUDC, the company behind this, is supposed to do is improve the speed, openness, and ease of using financial operations. Each one fits perfectly with Hedera's skills, both locally and globally. We also have the release of a Hedera local AUDD stablecoin, which will help the growth of Hedera's rising charge environment by making it easier for people to make cross-border payments and join the community's digital asset markets. Since Australia is a big exporter of business and agricultural goods, it also has a big market for household bills. An AUDD that is based in Hedera plays a crucial role in APAC and beyond. But this isn't just with Hedera. We have a few other players tapped in as well. For example, Ripple's XRP can be used on demand for liquidity, and the XDC community can be used for change finance or even the merging of their fire blocks. Now that we've thought about this, we know that Hedera has played a big role in the Australian setting. To give you an example, they have been holding a big event in Australia on May 10, 2024. As I already said, this takes us back to 2024. Besides this, Hedera also joined Blockchain Australia in the same way. That goes all the way back to April 3rd, 2024. It has to do with Blockchain Australia. This is with DEC Australia. The Digital Economy Council of Australia is that group. What's kind of crazy about this is that XTC is also a part of it, right? The Digital Economy Council of Australia has been here since August 21, 2024. Delaware, California is happy to have XTC Network as a founding partner. As part of our plan to make Australia more digital, we're working with XTC Network, a world leader in DLT blockchain. This turned into a big claim. Also, you should know that Hedera has been running with Australia for a very long time. I remember going all the way back to 2021 when we first heard that Headfuzz was